Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So it is International Women's Day tomorrow, and let me be the first to wish you beautiful woman watching me right now. Happy International Women's Day, girl! Now, this video is not the regular International Women's Day kind of video, but in a second you get to understand why I said that. And so let's dive into it. Last month, I woke up on a particular day and I thought to myself, I really want to know what makes me a woman. I understand and I know what makes me a woman in terms of physical attributes and all that good stuff. And as a Christian, I know that we came out of the loins of Eve. But what does it mean to be a woman? Aside from what society says and surface level understanding of what we know a woman to be, what makes me a woman? Or let me rephrase, who is a woman? In the midst of asking all of these questions, I remember I had come across a book by Miles Monroe on women, but I wasn't exactly sure of what the title is. So what I did was I went on Google and I searched Miles Monroe book on women, and I came across this book, which is the exact one that I had come across before, which is Understanding the Purpose and Power of Woman. I downloaded it and I read through it, right? And one of the things Miles Monroe would always say is that when the purpose of something is not known, abuse is inevitable. And we all know that God is a God of purpose and He designs things with intentionality. He would not just give us things that there's no purpose to it, right? Everything He creates, He designed it because there's a need for it. For context, while I remembered or while I thought about Miles Monroe is because I was looking for a book that was biblical based. So something that was written based on biblical standard on what is in the Bible. I realized that majority of what we know a woman to be is largely based on what society has taught us. And I am not trying to conform to what the word says a woman should be. Okay, so I read this book and I paired it with the Bible. So literally, I was reading this book and also reading the references in the Bible to actually tell that okay, this thing is actually in the Bible, and God said these things. Okay, now when I tell you that this book is one book every woman should read, and including men too, right? Take it from me. Get the book, read it, digest it. Okay, first of all, let me state everything a woman is not. A woman is not a weaker vessel. A woman is not less than a man. A woman is not inferior to a man. A woman is not a subject. A woman is not an object for sexual pleasures. A woman is not less intelligent than a man. A woman is not in any way, shape, or form less than what God has designed her to be. A woman is not an afterthought. A woman is not an ordinary helper. For some of you who don't know who a woman is and need, some reorientation of who a woman is, I'm going to tell you. And I hope you're grabbing a pen and a paper, and just know for a fact that everything I'm saying right now are not just words from thin hair. I'm not just grabbing them from thin hair. These are biblical basis of what God has said a woman is. A woman is a masterpiece, wonderfully, carefully created by God. A woman is loved by God. A woman is a life giver. A woman is a reflector. A woman is a leader. A woman is intelligent. A woman goes beyond what's expected. A woman reproduces. A woman is different from a man but equal. A woman is different in function, attributes, but not in value. And really, that's the beauty of it. So, what makes me a woman? What makes you a woman is the fact that God made us intentionally, and that's on period. Picture this: you're a deliberate thought in the mind of God, and when He created you, He created you with intentionality. He formed you with precision, crafting you in a way that will reflect His glory. Come on now. You are not a copy, you're an original. You were designed to nurture, to build, and to give life to whatever you touch. In a book by Miles Monroe, the one I spoke about earlier, he mentioned that the purpose of a woman is intricately tied to God's plan for humanity. So you are not an afterthought. It's not something that, when God was designing the earth and designing all these beautiful things and creating man and everything, it was like, let me create all of this first before I create a woman. No, you were in God's plan. Like, you were literally in His plan from the beginning. Okay, so don't let anybody come to you and make you feel like you are less than anybody. No, you're not. You are a masterpiece. You are carefully, wonderfully created and designed by God. You are not an afterthought. You are not someone that is supposed to be inferior to a man. No, regardless of what society says, regardless of what culture says, you are a woman and you are God's plan. Okay. So I need you to own up to that and walk in the light that God designed you, because your purpose is tied to the entirety of God's plan for humanity. So, my women, I want you to embrace your femininity. I mean, for the longest time, I did not embrace mine, but coming into this knowledge and understanding of who I am as a woman, I am embracing everything. Being a woman is my strength, being a woman is my power, and understanding the purpose of a woman is just mind blowing. So there's so much more to learn. There's so much more to think about. There's so much more to discover as a woman. There's so much more to come into to become. So yes, I really do hope this sparked something in you and you would actually sit down and just think about it. Irrespective of what the world has designed to limit a woman, I am not about to allow that to disturb me or to hinder me from coming into the fullness of who I am as a woman. Not even just who I am as a person right now, who I am as a woman. And I've come to realize that there's so many things that we as women we have that we've not cultivated, we've not come into. And this is probably because we don't know that these things exist in us. So, for example, you have a smartphone, right? There are certain things on your smartphones that you probably did not know it's in it, that if you knew it was there, you would actually utilize it, right? Yes, that same goes for every other thing. And that's why Miles Morris said in his book that when a purpose of something is not known, abuse is inevitable. Now, abuse is not in the sense of negative term, it's just like abuse in the sense of when you don't know something, you would not utilize it to the fullness of what it is. So yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. If you're wondering what t-shirt I'm wearing this t-shirt from my brand called Zainly Store. You can follow us on Instagram. I'm just going to put a picture or a screen recording on this side. So yes, follow us on Instagram and visit our website at www.dailystore.com and shop away. Okay? Yes. So this is what the front looks like. I wish I could show you what the back. You know what? I'm just going to put a picture of what the back looks like, but this is here. This is literally what the front says: DNA infusion. So, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I really do hope that this sparked something in you. So, please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.